First of all, let me tell you that Mother's Day is a
All right. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel where I show you how to do cool things with AI. Today, I have a very exciting tutorial for you. How to have power of ChatGPT on your iWatch and iPhone for less than $1 a month. That's right, you can chat with one of the most advanced conversational AI models ever created right from your wrist or your pocket. That sounds awesome, right? Well, let me show you how it works. First of all, you will need shortcuts. The shortcuts in iOS ecosystem is basically a small automations that you could run from your phone by using your Siri. So you could activate your Siri with your voice commands, and the automation will start that is defined by a shortcut. So for this tutorial, we're not going to create a shortcut ourselves. What we're going to do, we're going to download the shortcut in the description below that I already have ready for you. That shortcut is called question. Okay, so the way it will work is you will ask a question, but not just like this. So let me give you a demonstration. So you say, hey Siri, question.
At your service, my favorite iSIM. What's the text?
What are the best topics for Mother's Day? You have about 10 to 15 seconds to basically put your request. And then it's just...
Let me tell you that Mother's Day is a special day to celebrate the most important women in our lives. Our mothers.
So
It's a
as
day
you
to show
see,
appreciation
it's
to
not a
our women
regular
to raising us.
Siri. It's basically sending requests to OpenAI server via API, waits for the answer, and then brings it up the answer. So really, you have access to ChatGPT on your iWatch, and you don't have to buy any apps. You don't have to do anything special. Everything is free. You just have to pay for the API requests. And because the cost of this API request at this point are less than a cent, personally, I don't use this thing more than maybe 3 or 4 times a day, and that's pretty a lot actually. So it's 100 requests, each of them probably costs less than a cent. So under $1 per month, you have this really cool feature. Okay, clear? And now you understand that we need to use API. We have to have some sort of access to API in order to get this function rolling. In order to get that, our iOS Siri shortcut requires an API key. Think of it as a password. So we need to get that password from OpenAI. So in order for us to do that, let me show you. So let's look at the screen, and here we basically gonna go and look at this platform. The best way to do it is just go platform.openai.com. Okay, and I'll put that link in the description below. So you'll go here. Once you register, you'll come to this place. This is basically all the functionalities that OpenAI provides. Here, I think you will start when you register. They will give you some tokens, so you could test this ChatGPT functionality without even paying anything. I think they give you good, like maybe a couple bucks, $5-6 should be probably enough for a month. I might be mistaken because it's been a long time since I got my API and since I opened my account, so the rules might have changed. But worst case scenario, what I do is basically once I register, you connect your method of payment, some sort of credit card or whatever. I think they use Stripe. You go to to the API keys over here, and under API keys, what you'll need to do, you'll say create new secret key. Okay, and here you'll say AI simp, iWatch, Siri, iWatch Siri automation, the iWatch Siri automation, create secret key. So once you get the secret key, you will copy it and save it in your notes. Okay, just copy, save it in your notes, because then you will need to paste it in the next step.
We're gonna take a short break. Be back in 5.
So once you got your API key, now you are ready to continue with this process. All right, so use your iPhone and press on the link in the video, okay, in the description of this video, and you will see this. You'll see this link in the description of this video, www.iCloud shortcuts. So this is the shortcut that I'm providing for you, okay? So once you press on it, your iPhone will say press setup shortcut, and here you will use that IPC as it put your OpenAPI key. This is the key that I created, so I just use the notes. The best thing is just to use the notes app for your OpenAI key, copy, you'll put over here, boom, done, right? Then you press next, and it'll ask you like choose which AI model to use. I think the ChatGPT, the GPT-4 is a better model, but it's very slow, and I don't need like a super detailed model when I'm working. You know, when I have a quick question on my phone, it's more of factual information. I'm not like writing papers with it. So 3.5 turbo, first of all, it's very cheap. So this what helps us to keep it under $1 and per month. And also it's really fast. So even most elaborate questions, it will be able to understand and respond within maybe 10 seconds, 20 at the most. Okay. And you say, well, I already have a question, so I'll just basically will do the whole thing. I'll replace. Okay. All right. So once everything is ready, you could ask it to, you could try it. Yeah. So you see, hey Siri, question.
At your service, my favorite item. Allow question to access speech recognition. Allow or don't allow.
Allow. Okay. I'll allow. What is Kyrgyzstan and where is it located? So you got always allow. Okay. Siri, question. Hey.
Some uncharted territory. Kyrgyzstan is definitely worth checking out.
All right, so you see, it's really cool, right? So the next thing you could do, you could actually change it. So at your service, my favorite ISIMP is the greeting it uses. You could actually change it. Here you put in this text, you put your API key. Here you put which model you want to use. Repeat one time, it means it will repeat itself. Like it will just answer you once. But if you say repeat twice, what it will do after it will give you an answer, it's not going to be the end of interaction. It will actually ask you what else you want to know. I like to keep it to one time because sometimes the answers are really interesting and very long. And I think it gives you maybe 20 seconds or 30 seconds to look over it. And then it will ask you another question. And basically will erase the previous answer. I don't like that. And that's why I usually just keep it to one time, because I could always ask Siri, basically say the same thing. Siri question, right? And it will respond really fast. You see the model is the text. The temperature is 0.6, which means it's fairly creative. The temperature is how creative the model should be. 0.1 is not creative, it's more like factual, and 1.0 is like super creative. So 0.6 makes it a little bit easy and fun and nice. So max tokens. So think about tokens, about 3 tokens per word. The maximum length of any answer shouldn't be more than 100 words. And that's why I keep max tokens to 350, because 1 word, 3 tokens. And then when it understood your request, it says whatever. So I put it on it like a bonnet because it's just funny. It doesn't make a lot of sense and it rhymes. So this is my basically confirmation that my request was accepted by Siri, and that the Siri sent the request to OpenAI's API. And after that, you're just sitting and waiting. All right. So let me show you one more time. Here, we're just going to increase repeat times to 2. Okay. And we'll just do the same thing. Hey Siri, question. Give me 5 most interesting places to visit in Los Angeles. Okay. So now we have 2 questions and you will see what I was talking about. All right. So 20 seconds. I think usually the longer the question or the more complex the question, the longer the answer will be. The longer it will take for it to basically answer it to you. Look at this answer. Look at this question. It's really very detailed, very big answer. Nice. I should have probably done a shorter one. So I'll cut this one in editing and I'll show you what happens after it's done reading. Nah. Okay. This is. We're almost there. And for instance, here I'm curious. I was really interested about number 1, right? I don't know what his number 1 was, so I started. Oh, you see, it just disappeared. I started scrolling over, but because there was another question, it just reset it. So now I have to ask it again. So that's why I always keep it to one question, because if the answer is so long, I'd rather to keep that on a screen without it being resetted. Another one, I think if you say, you could actually ask it questions, and that works really well when you're traveling or you're interacting with family members for whom English is a second language. You could actually ask it question in English, and AI will respond in a different language. So here you go. This is an example. It's called Your Bilingual Assistant here, and what I did is I changed the content of the request, and basically it says your intelligent assistant, and you answer in Thai, right? So you could say like answer in Spanish. How about that? So question 2, right? So you say, hey Siri, question for you, translate questions for you. I mean, it's pretty amazing. So this is what we have, and there's many different ways to use it. I recently used it when I was cooking, because I have an air fryer and I have potatoes and I had chicken, so I wasn't sure how to actually put it all together and what is the time and what does the temperature have to be in order to make a beautiful meal. And you know, since the economy is real tough right now, cooking at home is becoming the best way to spend your free time. Anyhow, I just asked it, and I asked AI, and I didn't have to wash my hands, go take the phone out, Google it. You know, I just asked it like, listen, I have this like ingredients and have an air fryer. Tell me what should I do? And I was just listening to my AI Siri to tell me all the directions. And also, trivia nights could be a really cool use case. And here I want to know what other use cases you could think of that will be useful for using a for what other use case will be awesome for having a superpower on your wrist. Imagine this, right? Multi-billion-dollar technology just on your wrist. Anyhow, I'll leave you at this. Please sign up if you like this kind of videos. I would love to see more likes, and the next videos will be even more useful on this channel. Not only I talk about the new technology, AI technologies, but I also show you how to make the best use of it and how to incorporate these technologies into your life to become more productive, successful, and wealthy and free in any form and fashion. All right, so stay productive, my Sims. See ya till the next one. Bye.